Thursday, July 25th, 1:56 p.m. New York time. Welcome to Winning Wall Street's Money. Gonna go over my swing trade I closed out this morning for profits. If you want to get access to these videos the same day I produce them, well, you need to join my Patreon page because I put them on YouTube several days, sometimes weeks after I put them on YouTube. I put them on my Patreon page, same day. The link's below. I have different levels you could subscribe to. That being said, the trade I did was using derivatives. Yep, derivatives. I chose derivatives instead of the physical stock. Just some insight. Derivatives, options, and futures are derivatives. Equity is another name for stocks. So I chose the options on the company RIG, R-I-G. This company has earnings coming up soon. Next Wednesday, after the market closes. I have no intention to be in a position into those earnings. So I'm swing trading in and out. Some insight, wisdom. Good companies typically have larger number of people attracted to these companies closer to the earnings. Somewhere between 2 to 3 weeks, you start seeing a lot of activity. Yep. So this company, I've known of it all the way back since about 2008. This was it during 2008. A high of $163. It was like a cold stock. Yep. And look at that now. It's close to a penny stock. A lot of history in this. So going here now on the weekly, give you some insight. Five years of history. And each candle is a week. So I'm zooming in. The current week is green. Still, here's the low of the year, the vertical line. Here's the high of the year. Sorry, the horizontal line right here, yellow, the high of the year. Horizontal line down here, the low of the year. Huge consolidation. Yep. But below the prior highs, you saw those all-time highs. So earlier this week, this red candle, that was last week. Big wick on the top, big wick on the top there, showing there was rejection on these higher prices. Weak hands were running it up there, buying it up there. So my thought was this week, which we're currently right here, Thursday, this candle won't be done till 4 p.m. Friday. My thought was that we're probably going to retest a good portion of this big wick. This is the body. That's a wick. That's just what it did. Nice. Actually broke above it. That's nice too. On the daily, this is today's green candle. Huge body, extremely bullish. Higher high, higher low. Here's the low. Today's low, higher lows. Here's today's high. Today's high, higher highs. We took out all these daily candles up strong. Took out the swing high. Again, won't be done till 4 p.m. I closed my trade here today, right here. This green vertical line. Closed at 10:13. Yep, 10:13. Yeah, it went higher. Left a lot of money on the table. And the options I use don't expire till this Friday. But I wanted to get out of it. Part of the concern was the morning session. I didn't know how far it was going to go. I just thought, hey, it was near the highs of the day. That was going to be it. Let me get out. Well, see here, since it went higher, it's an consolidation phase. I want to show you the options. So this show you some more insight. I've been trading this for a few days now. Yep. Also did one here. That one I did in the morning. That was back on Tuesday. Did it in the morning. Closed in the afternoon. That was 100% profit using options. These I bought yesterday. Closed them here today. Same contract, the 26th July, same strike, same calls. Just got in and out different days. Nice. Options. We're looking here. Options. The contract here, 26th July, expires the year 2024. Clicks in this Friday. Call options, the 550. Right now, $24. I closed them at $10. The high today I saw was $26. They might have been higher. The highs I seen themselves was $26. So again, I closed them at 11. The high at 26. Left a lot of money on the table. But I bought those for $7 and good enough quantity of them to be a good trade. Yep. So that being said, today's volume on all these call options, just for this contract, again, contract, these are all strikes. Look at the highest volume here, over 8,162 contracts were traded today. Some of them were opening trades, some were closing trades. Mine were closing trades. Since this contract was created weeks ago, the current open interest is 10,167. Again, this strike has the most interest. And tomorrow morning, this will change. Yep. So if majority of these are closing positions, this would be lower. If majority of them are opening positions, this would be higher. Won't until tomorrow. And on the put side, puts, look right here, 450. Interest, and the most traded today there was 108. Show you something else there. I like this stock. Why I choose the stock? First of all, because I had options on it. Not all stocks have options on it. The spread is real good, bid and ask, 1 penny wide, high volume, meets my requirements. There's other stuff too that meets my requirement. Look at my options. So look at a 550 strike here. And the bid and ask in the option. It's better when it's equal or better. But right now, you see what it is. It's more than 2 penny wide. I had tighter spreads earlier. Yep, tighter spreads earlier. Again, it's the afternoon, slowing down, so it's wider. Typically like to have these 1 to 2 penny wides, not more. Where you go further away, look how bad this one is. 168 bid, 237 ask. Terrible, way too wide. Give you some more insight. Today, out of all these contracts, let's close that. These are all different contracts. The further out, see how many days? 18 December of the year 2026. That's far away, isn't that? 876 trading days. Out of all these contracts today, at 11:17 a.m. New York time, someone did a trade for the contract, the same one I did. Remember I told you I did the ones that expire this Friday, the 26th July, 550 call. Someone did one trade alone. Someone did a transaction for 4,800 contracts. That's a lot. 4,800. Give me some more insight. I'm using desktop trading platform, Thinkorswim. It's owned by TD Ameritrade. Sorry. It's owned by Charles Schwab. TD Ameritrade sold to Charles Schwab. So again, this desktop trading platform, Thinkorswim, now owned by Charles Schwab. But the functionality of it is still the same. These green numbers simply means that this trade went off on the ask when it's green. When it's red, it means the trade went off on the bid. So I'll give you some more insight. I was closing a trade, if you ever did any trades on any financial assets, futures, stocks, Forex, crypto, options. You know, typically when you buy the asset, you're buying on the ask. And when you want to close the position, you're buying. When you want to close the position, you close it on the bid. But you can work that order to go the other side. So again, typically if I'm buying a stock, you're buying at the ask, the bookie's selling to the ask. And when you want to close that position, close it on the bid. And you hope when you close it, the bid's going to be higher at that point in time. So my trade, I closed today. I used the limit order. I defined my price I want to close it at. It actually closed at a higher price on the ask. It's fine with me. The bookie was willing to take it at that better price. They made money. I don't know how they made it on the other end. Well, I do. So they still didn't get burned. Okay. So looking here, there's one particular order. We don't know alone if they bought, again, call options. We don't know if they physically bought it or if they were closing the position. If they bought the calls today at $28, when they need the stock to go higher, they need the option to go higher. And let's look now, go back here, the 550. So if they bought them at 28, and if they want to close them right now, they'd be losing money because it's down at 26. So my thought is they might have actually done this because it works both ways. I've done it. They might have actually closed out this order because there are several days, if you watch my past videos, they're for subscriber members only on my Patreon page, that there were several huge orders the past few days. Someone was loading up positions, same strike. So they actually might have closed their position today that they did the past few days they bought into. Yep. And that's good. Again, you can see what price they bought it for. It's on my Patreon page. Nice. Good for them. And then you look here, 9:57 a.m. this morning, someone did a trade for 17 January for the year 2025. They did the puts, 1,184.71. So if they're bearish and think the stock's going to go lower, they bought the put. If they're bullish, think the stock's going to stay above the 550 into expiration, they shorted the put and collect $71. Okay, I know for a fact, because this is red, that price went off on the bid. But again, on the bid, they might have shorted the contract, collected the premium. Personally, price action today, I question it that they may have not necessarily, well, they might have. I'd be just questioning if they actually did that this morning on doing the bullish trade or if they were unloading another position. But the benefit is, let's go look here. 17 January. Q is open. 550 put. The value's higher. So my point is, if they did this trade today, selling put and collecting $71, the stock went higher. They have a difference already. Nice. They have a profit already. Excuse me, it's not a profit. It's a gain. Melted away. So I would hope they close it soon. Because when you close it, that's when the profit is. Yep. Again, look at this. Huge today. I say that because volume today was 8,700. All those trades today, a bunch of different traders. One of them, we know, did a trade 1,184 contracts. And the other ones, yeah. A lot of contracts traded all the way out there. What are they expecting further out there? I don't know. But the open interest is there. So tomorrow morning, I will look at this and I'll know if, again, these are closing trades, then this would be, if more of them are closing, that would be lower, vice versa. We're looking on here. Let's keep this open a little bit more. 14. So if you want to get more insight and alerts when I do these trades, you're welcome to join my Patreon page. The link's below. That's it for the video. Thanks for watching.